are back on Carolina Women, and Erin and I are excited to introduce Iain, again, CAV Integrated Home. You know, we talk about lighting, we've talked about that a lot, but I kind of want to circle back if we can.
To the roots.
Oh, the roots, I like that.
I do too. About how you launched your business and really what the core is.
So we're at 29 years this year. So
Is it 29
yeah,
years?
it's crazy, huh?
Seriously. That's a record for
We
Beaufort County.
There's a couple of businesses around been that length, but we're at 29. We're already planning the big celebration for next year.
Ooh.
It will be fun. There's a lot of stuff coming. You know, I wasn't with the company in the early days, but it kind of started off as sort of a TVs and speaker type store, and it just evolved.
Well, and 29 years ago, like that's kind of a sign of the times.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it evolved into higher end audio, higher end televisions, projectors, projection screens, window shades, lighting control, control system.
Outdoor.
It's just like
bells and whistles.
It keeps going and going.
I
and going.
remember the first couple of times I talked to you, it was basically, we used words then like smart home, like pretty soon we're going to be able to manage our homes from different components, and it was so exciting. And to see the evolution
It's like the Jetsons come to
Well, it's
life.
funny, when I walked in today, I was talking about outdoor stuff. I was like, you know, it was pouring down rain. And I was like, is that ever a consideration with what you do? And you were just like launched into, no, this is part of why we do what we do. We're professionals.
Yeah, exactly. There is a consideration for outdoor. You know, it's very humid here. It rains a lot. It's very hot during the summer. People want to have outdoor TVs, outdoor audio. There's all sorts of shapes and forms that comes in. But of course, the product has to be built for the environment. So there are TVs that are meant to be in the heat and humidity we have here. They're protected. They can be rained on.
Hurricane proof.
You know, well, they might fly away if it's a hurricane. There are speakers that will withstand extremes of temperature. They test them, they put them in a block of ice for a year and throw them in the ocean and then pull them out and drive a truck over them, and they still play. There's all sorts of different qualities and testing, but qualities just to make sure that it's going to withstand.
Well, again, I remember when having an outdoor living space was a novelty, and now it's really integrated into most every home.
Home designs.
Yeah.
It really is. What are you finding that's new with audio equipment, and what are you all focusing on?
I know y'all are ahead of the curve always.
Well, I had a trip to New York last month to visit a speaker manufacturer. Not in a typical environment. You would expect we would go to the factory or you know, something like that. It was a house in Chelsea in New York, and it was incredible what they demoed for us. And we've elevated the showroom here in the last year and a half with the lighting and different things that we've done, but we're about to elevate the audio experience as well.
Oh, so you love that.
We're taking on some new speaker lines, and the manufacturer in Italy. And the Italians are known for extremely good quality leather, woodwork.
Just the fine touches.
Fine touch. And these things are super, super nice. So, of course, there's an interior designer on projects that we work on, and they love nice stuff. They really they don't want the big black box speaker. They want something that looks nice.
So we got to.
So what do they look like now?
Well, we're teasing you. Can't
We're
know
teasing.
yet.
We don't have them yet.
I can't wait. What you have the best job.
Yeah, you do have a fun. Well, it was fun today. You had clients in today, and it's just fascinating to listen. It's architects and builders and clients and your professional stuff collaborating. We're all about that. I know the time's already gone, but it's really fun to talk with you. And if you've not been to the elevated CAV Integrated Home, it's amazing.
Do you need shopping assistance?